Hey everybody, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques, and I'm going to do the walkthrough for our modern design auction and decorative arts auction on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 2024. Over 1,600 lots cover the 3 days. Each day starts at 10 a.m. and with online bidding on our website, uniquesandantiques.com, also on Live Auctioneers and Invaluable, also BidSpirit. Cheapest place to bid is on our website. It's 25% buyer's premium with no credit card charge. Live Auctioneers 28% with a 3% credit card charge. So most people bid on our website. So let's go a quick walkthrough, and then I'll come through and look at each item individually, or at least walk up and down the aisles. So we start each day at 10 a.m. and everything in the auction is in our location here in Aston, Pennsylvania. Which is just south of Philadelphia, and sell about 50 or so lots per hour, 45, 50 lots an hour, depending on how fast the bidding goes. So a 600 lot auction on day one is about a 12-hour auction. So it's going to be 10 in the morning till about 10 at night. So you got everything from Danish and rattan, chrome, great mirrors, lots of sets of chairs, wall hangings. We peek down this aisle right here, but I'm going to walk down this aisle right here. You can see what's on both sides. So it's a good 1,600 items of mid-century, of decorator, of Danish, glass furniture, chrome, Brasilia, walnut, good lamps. We walk out into the lobby here. There's lots of great artwork. Most of the artwork is in day two. So this auction is a 3-day auction, and it consists of day 1 and 2, which is predominantly mid-century modern design, and day 3, which starts out with garden furniture, garden statuary, cement urns, etc. And then day 2 continues into an antique auction, which is more like decorative items. You have jewelry, lots of Asian, Chinese items, brass lamps. This is all on day 3 here. You have nice wall art, oil paintings, traditional oil paintings. Now let me spin this way. This is back to day 2. So you have some great items, including the Werner Panton, the Lane bedroom set, the chrome, Arthur Umanoff. You have some good bedroom furniture. This is a great set right here, American Modern. I think that's up on those legs right there. It's a high, low, and nightstand like that. You have the Vladimir caking. You have the design line lamps. You have the sets of chairs, lots of good rattan. Let me walk down this aisle here. Now, we're about 3 minutes into the video. I intend on doing about 20-minute video or so. Look at the good chandeliers all the way around. You have Kamer, you have Italian. Now the auction ends on day 2 with all these shelf lots back here. I'll come by and do a quicker run. And there's also, in day 3, a lot of good trains. You can see them back in the corner there. I'll go and do a walk by on those towards the end of this video. So that's about the size of it. All these items right here will be in our auction in December. We're doing a higher end auction. There's some good Laverne, etc. That'll be in December. All right, so let's start over here. The auction usually begins in this section. We usually have some good furniture and some good smalls to start out day 1 on October 1st. Look at that nice statuary there. Look at this very cool rocking chair. Good lamps. Those are vintage laurel lamps. Got a nice little pottery. You go back here, you can see the Italian or the West German pottery. You have some good vases, figural vases, some Scandinavian china sets. Very nice pottery, colorful. All right, then we continue on this direction. Gong. See, this is a fun part of watching the video. Let me give you a quick. Rings out nicely. All right, Asian furniture. You have the nice triennial lamp with one of the arms needs to be repaired on that one. Nice McGuire style set right here. Some good, I think that's a Thomas Moser bench. Globes. You have lighting. Look at this great pair of chairs back here. Sculptural, like kind of bowed arms. Very cool accessories, including those suitcases. Continue on, you have Adrian Pearsall and agate top tables, and then teak nightstands, and then below that a nice rosewood coffee table, and below that a nice pair of folding chairs, and then interspersed with it all is a good Danish magazine rack and some good porcelain and ceramic lamps. Look at this nice 1970s lamp. Back there you have the Sonneman chandelier. Look at that nice Seager wall sculpture. Let me come down this aisle right here. You have the shell table. You have the R&Y Augusti table right there. Look at that nice carving. The world's largest clock. It's like 5 or 6 feet wide. All right, look at these, a nice pair. You don't find them in pairs on the pencil reed tall chests. There's a nice Knoll drop front with the leather handles. That's what you got inside. There's the 2 shelves. Nice little X-base benches. Rattan and wicker stools. Look at these large wall hangings. Nice little spaghetti lamp under there. Great set of chairs. There's 6 of these. Nice little table that it's with. All right, let's continue on. Back here, some good sets of chairs. I'm not going to go in up and down every one of these aisles, but there's some nice lucite bar stools. You have chrome. You have Eames, Herman Miller. All right, continuing on. This is about lot 400. That's kind of towards the end of day 1. Here we're in the lot 300s, the middle of day 1. Nice Artifor chairs. Very cool drop side little coffee table right there. These are very cool. The vellum art by Donald Judd. Wall hangings like the Cato units. These are 2 separate ones. That's $279 and the first one was $305. Down here you have good end tables, floor lamps, coffee tables, another coffee table. Below that, this great pot set right here with copper and a pot rack, etc. Look at this, very cool. This is what the kids are buying now, the 1980s Formica, the rounded fronts. All right. Back up here. Very nice mirrors with the bubbles. These are in the middle of day 1 in the lot 400s. Nice little penguin chair, rocking chair, little Z-arm, travertine base, great marble table with a marble base under there. Teak, Pearsall, needs to be reupholstered, but it's a good vintage one. Nice little high chests. This is the beginning of day 1. All right, let's continue on this way. This is the rest of day 1 over here. Hans Wegner on that armchair, wing chair right there. Signed on the bottom, Hans Wegner. Nice little travertine in black, like James Mont style table. Very nice kidney shape tables right there with the ebonized legs. Warren Plattner, or Warren Plattner style, we'll say, on that table. All right, coming around here, what lot are we on? 480s, the 585. This is the end of day 1, the end of day 1 of our 3-day auction. You have some nice tables, chrome, etc. Day 2 starts with lot number 600. So let's go over here and see where that is. All right, continuing on. Now, all these items are available on our website with catalog numbers and descriptions and condition reports and who the artist is if we know it, and dimensions, etc. So over here is not the exact beginning of day 2, but it's close to it. This is about lot 700. We'll find lot 600 in a little bit. So you have some nice Macallan. You have art glass. Look at these great chandeliers and sconces. Get that one, lot 749. Very nice one right here. This is a heavy, like bronze. There's a very cool wall sculpture right there. Let me pull that off so we don't confuse ourselves. All right, coming over here. Here's the beginning of day 2. Lot 600, 601, etc. Right here, so we go this direction. All the teak furniture, all the bronzes, 650s, a bunch of nice artwork and prints. 605 is that great teak piece right there. Nice lamps. And then I guess we go into the hallway here to the mid 600s. Actually, this is almost 900, so this is kind of towards the middle part of day 2. All this art in these 8 and 900s. 825. Look at the size of these. You can't really tell how big they are in the pictures, but these obelisks are huge. Here's my hand. They're good 3 feet tall almost. Now they do have a little dings on the edges. Both have the little dings. Donald Drum on that one right there. Uniques and Antiques. All right, Harris Strong. Nice lamp here. Contemporary version of it that is very nice. Super, super heavy. Probably weighs 50 pounds. All right. We back up and walk down these little bits right here to end up day 3. Now we're about lot 1000. It's kind of the end of day 2. 1003, 900s. Walking down here, there's the 1200s is an Aeron chair. All right, so let's finish up day 2. The rest of day 2 is over here, and day 2 goes all the way up to almost 1300. So here's 1100. There's some good, the bases on that, like cantilever base. Nice of good carpets, chandeliers. Here's the end of the 900s. We already did those aisles down there, which is more bedroom furniture at the end of day 2. And then we finalized day 2 over here with 1220 all the way through these like shelf lots. It's all curated as mid-century. Pottery. There's lots of teak ware over here. Now we're into lot $12.50. So you have the teak, you have the plasticware, you have the great set of green. Peek back here, here's the rest of it. Good, like 60 pieces of that green. There's some good bottles, more teak. And while we're here, if you're interested, let me finish this aisle. I'll do a quick walkthrough from the trains. So this is lot 1769, which is kind of towards the end of day 3. We have all these Lionel trains. We have them all laid out in our catalog, so I'm not going to spend too much time looking at them, but you have almost all of them in the boxes, and some of the good rarer ones, like the helicopter and the exploding train car right here, where the explosives and then hits the thing on the track and everything just blows up. Good times. There's the Target launcher. Some good passenger cars. You have some transformers and switches. Some great engines right here. The 2383T and the 746W tender. More down here. More. All right, so now let's go and start out day number 3. Day 3 starts with a lot of garden items and fountains and iron furniture, Russell Woodard, Salterini, Brown Jordan, some great, interesting kind of found art sculptures, found object sculptures, kind of steampunk, little critters, colorful animals. All these are starting day 3, which is Thursday, October 3rd. Look at this great guy right here. He's kind of a Terminator type robot made out of chains and car parts and lawnmower pieces. More Russell Woodard, Brown Jordan. You have some great rattan in this part of the auction. You have Richard Schultz back there. Look at this amazing little steps unit. There's a iron cabinet back there. These Russell Woodard settees. More Russell Woodard back there. You have a good little plastic set. You have the Tempestini for Salterini. A little bit of Willie Gould. We come back around here. This is a Paul Evans Cityscape table base. Need a top for it. It's seen better days. More rattan. You have architectural pottery. And this amazing plant right here in the architectural pottery base. All right, let's move on to the rest of day 3. And we continue on inside with the 1400s, and that's all of this Indian and sterling turquoise jewelry sold in lots, and some of it in bigger groups and tray lots. You have a great collection of kind of coral and amber and beads. More and more of nice Navajo jewelry sold singularly and in groups. Across the top here, look at those great bracelets right there. And down here you have all the turquoise and bead necklaces, sterling, Los Castillos in there. You have some carvings. There's some nice beaded bags. Nice Asian. And then we come down here and there's all these Chinese snuff bottles, Chinese porcelains, Chinese snuff bottles with kind of their boxes, but they're older than their boxes. And then we have a bunch of great pottery. I'm gonna back up a little. You can see in both showcases, you have all the Native American pottery down there. You have the carved pottery, some American pottery. All of that. Some nice little wall hangers. All right, then we go across the back here, and we have more carvings, nice little yellow ginger jars, Richard Nixon signed picture. We have some good pocket watches, some silver handled spoon or knives. There's a lot of good photographs, and these are all pictured in our site. All right, let me continue on this way. Some good furniture, not a lot of furniture in this auction, but there's some interesting pieces, some gilt furniture. In the back here, we're in the 1600s. All that porcelains and Spode and china sets. Back here, a little bit of bisque, some statuary. Over here, cut glass. Over here, leaded glass. Some nice jeweled. Some artwork across the top that I missed. And that nice Wissahickon bridge. That was in the last auction, but the buyer didn't pay. So we are back selling it again. All right, so we're up about lot 1697. 1700 there with the furniture. 1709, look at that great little cow painting right there. Great gold frame. And then we continue over here. And this brings us to about the end at about like lot 1750. All right, so that's about the size of it. I'm glad you stuck around for the video. I hope to see you at the auction. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notified when we upload new videos. And we'll see you at the auction. If you have any great items to sell, we'll be happy to take them for our December 3rd auction, which is the items that you see right here. And if not, we'll see you at the auction. We'll see you during pickup. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.